In a major boost to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's self-reliant India, the Ministry of Defence has offered Indian industry for design and development projects under the category Make in India of the Defence Acquisition Procedure 2020. The Ministry of Defence will provide financial support to industry for the development of the prototype of these projects. Projects that have received approval in principle by the Ministry of Defence Collegiate Committee include an Indian light tank that has been designed to defend the northern borders of the Himalayas and Karakoram against any offensive by the China. Since the 2-year standoff between Indian and Chinese troops in Ladakh, the Indian Army has felt the need for a small light tank for these areas. Because heavy tank may become obsolete in the Himalayan terrains, PLA has upper hand over Indian Army, whose armoured units in Tibet are equipped with the new Type 15 light tank. As Indian armoured units may face heavy problems to operate their heavy 42-ton Russian-sourced T-72 tanks through mountain passes reaching 17,500 feet, China's 33-ton Type 15, ZTQ-15, light tanks or 36 tons with additional armour were able to move through the 14,000-foot valleys with much greater ease. Keeping that points in mind, Indian defence planners have long discussed the need for a smaller and lighter tank for high-altitude warfare. There is another news. According to sources, the Indian Air Force was awarded a project to develop communications equipment with Indian security protocols, routers, switches, encryptors, voice over Internet protocol and their software. Another project granted to the Indian Air Force calls for the development of an airborne electro-optical pod with a ground system. A final project for the Indian Air Force is to develop an airborne remote jammer. It is for the first time since the launch of the industry-friendly Defence Acquisition Procedure 2020 that Indian industry is involved in the development of expensive platforms such as the lightweight tank and communication equipment with Indian security protocols. In addition, AIP has also been granted to the following 5 projects under the industry-funded Make-2 procedure. The IAF will procure and oversee full-motion simulators for the A-64E Apache attack helicopter as well as the full-motion simulator for the CH-47F Chinook heavy-lift helicopter. These will be positioned in the air bases from which the helicopter in question is flying and will provide training on the basis of the pilots of this helicopter. The IAF also hopes to obtain through the Make-2 procedure a certain amount of portable robotic equipment for aircraft maintenance. In addition, 2 pieces of equipment have been sanctioned for the Indian Army, an integrated surveillance and targeting system for mechanized forces and an autonomous combat vehicle, which will be piloted remotely thanks to a remote control station.